Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be taking a look at this week's Warhammer pre-order preview, and it's full of battle forces. It's that time of the week again, Sunday, where we get to see what's coming up for pre-order next week with Warhammer. So from next Saturday, all the products we look at here will be available for pre-order. There's going to be some exceptions, a few delays, but we'll go through that as we work our way through the video. And as you can see, it's ram-packed with all the new battle forces for Age of Sigmar and 40k. Some great ideas for Christmas presents with these battle forces, so let's get started and we'll take a look at the 40k ones first. There's going to be 6 altogether. I've gone through these in a separate video, but now we'll have a look at the prices as well and just see what the total value of each box will be, as well as its contents. So here we go, we've got 6 boxes altogether. We've got one for the Stormcast Eternal, the Adepta Sororitas and the Adeptus Mechanicus, and also the Death Guard, the Necrons, and the Orks. Let's get started with the Space Marines Battle Force, the Shield Breaker Strike Force. And here you're going to get 29 Primaris Space Marines and a Storm Speeder as well. So that consists of the Primaris Captain, the Blade Guard Veterans, there's going to be 3 of those. You get 10 Intercessors, 10 Assault Intercessors, 5 Heavy Intercessors, which I really like, and also the Storm Speeder Hail Strike. And this looks to be a great setup if you haven't played before and you're looking to start a new army. I think you've got a lot going on here, and so some really interesting models and a great way to get started in the game. As far as kill team goes, I think this could be an option, but really value for money. You wouldn't need that Storm Speeder, and there may be a few other models you wouldn't get a good use out of. But you could make a good few kill teams with this set for sure. So not just Warhammer 40,000, but also kill team, but perhaps a little bit of an overkill. So if we add up the contents of the box, we're looking at £207 in the UK, $340 in the US, €265, and Australian dollars are going to come in at 555. So we don't know how much this is going to sell for yet, so as soon as I get the prices confirmed, I'll do an update video, and that'll be quite a short one, just comparing the prices from the value of buying it individually compared to the value of buying it as the actual set, as the battle force. And then don't forget, whatever the price is going to be, you can always save up to 20% with online retailers and your local store as well. I was looking at last year's prices and trying to find some predictions for this year's, and I went to fauxhammer.com. They haven't got the confirmed prices yet, but they did say last year was around 120 to 125 a box, so I can definitely recommend checking out Fauxhammer. They're a really great resource. The website is awesome. It's got lots of great content and really good also for the Imperium magazine if you want to see what's coming in the issues to come. So highly recommend checking them out. But if we take those prices as a guide, and then, there's going to be an increase. Everything's gone up this year, so we can certainly expect an increase. But still, even if it goes up by £20, you're going to make a nice, healthy saving of over 25% on this box set. So fingers crossed, it'll be a good price, and I'm looking forward to finding out later this week exactly how much each of these sets is going to cost. Next up, we've got the Death Guard, and they're going to come in the Plague Fester Warband. And so here we're going to get a few miniatures, some larger ones in this set. We're going to get the Champion, an Icon Bearer, 7 Plague Marines, 3 Death Shroud Terminators, 3 Myphitic Blight Haulers, and a Plague Burst Crawler. So this one for me isn't as good as the Space Marines Battle Force, but again, if you want to get started and you're looking at the Death Guard, it's got to be a good way to go. And it does say in the article that if you're in the US, Canada, New Zealand and Australia, this is going to be available to pre-order on Saturday. But other regions are going to have to wait. It doesn't say how long, it just says that there'll be a short wait before these are going to be available. As far as value goes, if you bought this all separately, that's going to come to £185 in the UK, 310 US, €245 and 477 Australian. Next, we've got the Necrons, and this is the World Scour Legion. And here you get a Psychomancer Cryptek, 10 Necron Warriors, 3 Scarab Swarms, a Lockhust Heavy Destroyer, 3 Ophidian Destroyers, 5 Flayed ones, and 2 Canoptek Doomstalkers. So this set has got a lot of appeal. They've definitely grown on me since I've been getting the Imperium magazine. But seeing all the different units here, that's got a nice appeal as well. Certainly a lot more on offer than we saw with the Death Guard, which seemed quite limited in the variety. But this, I think you've got a lot going on here. So if you're looking for variety and looking to start something new, this could be a good option. No delays noted for this one, but cost, if it's going to be, if you bought it separately, 190 UK, 300 US, 232 euros, and 501 Australian. Personally, this is my favourite one now. We've got the Orks Battle Force, the Kildaka Warband. I really like the look of this one. It's got the Death Killer Wartrike, and you've got a boss riding that. You've got 5 knobs, 20 boys, 10 Gretchen. That should say a big mech shock attack gun, not big men shock attack gun. And you also get a Dakka Jet. So the Dakka Jet was a nice touch in there as well. So this one I think could be really tempting, but I have ordered some other miniatures from Northumberland Tin Soldiers. So I've gone for that instead of one of these this year. But I was definitely tempted by this. It looks really great. The trike looks fun. The Dakka Jet, and after seeing the Orc Commandos with the Kill Team Octarius box set, I'm really grown to like them. I think they're super fun and they just look awesome. I'd love to have an army of them, but maybe later on next year. But if you're looking to get started now, the price if you bought this separately would be £193, 314 US, 249 euros, or 471 Australian. And so if this is coming in at £145 or even lower, down towards that £125 mark, and then you can get 20% off with a local retailer or online, I think that's really going to be good value for money. Now we're on to the Adeptus Sororitas Battle Force, the Purgatos mission. And here you're going to get a Sister Dogmata as the leader. You're going to get 5 Celestian Sacrosants, 10 Battle Sisters, an Immolator Transport, and an Exorcist tank. So if you're looking for a couple of big vehicles, then this could be an option for you. I quite like the look of the miniatures, but the tanks don't really do it for me. I've never really been drawn to this faction. But if you're into it, then I think this could be a good place to get started again. You've got that transport, you've got a tank giving you some like heavy gunfire, and you've got all those miniatures as well. And it's going to be around the same price as the others, but we've got £185, 305 US, 240 euros, and 508 Australian. Now we're on to our 6th and final Battle Force set for Warhammer 40,000, and this is the Adeptus Mechanicus Omnissiah's Talon. And here you're going to get a Tech Priest Manipulus, 5 Petaraxi, 5 Rust Stalkers, 3 Cerberus Raiders, 10 Skitari Rangers, and I left off one other model, which is going to be the Adeptus Mechanicus Iron Strider Ballistarius. So you're also going to get that in there as well. So I think this is a really nice varied pack again. You've got some different units there with all different abilities. So I think this would be a really fun one to get started with, because I really like having that ability. You've got some flyers, some mounted units, and that gunfire from that cannon. So that Ballistarius, I think is really great. So that's a really interesting box set too. I think this one and the Orcs are probably my 2 favourite, but let me know which one you like the best in the comments below. It'd be great to hear. And if you pick this all up separately, it's going to be £182, 303 US, 236 euro, or 494 Australian. So this one, if this is down towards that £125 mark, and you can save 20% on that, get it for £100. What a great way to start an army. I think this would be really fun. It tells us in the article today that for the United States and Canada, this box set won't arrive until early next year. So there is going to be some delay on this one. But we're not done yet. We've got 4 more Battle Forces. This time it's going to be for Warhammer Age of Sigmar. So let's head over to the Mortal Realms and see what's on offer. Again, I've done another video just looking at these when we had the first reveal. But in this video, we're going to focus on the prices as well. There's going to be 4 Battle Forces ready for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and we can choose between the Soulblight Gravelords or the Hedonites of Slaanesh, the Lumineth Realm-lords or the Ossiarch Bonereapers. Let's start with the Soulblight Gravelords, and this is rammed with models. You're going to get 66 miniatures altogether, so if you want big amounts of miniatures, this could be the box set for you. You're going to get a Vengorian Lord, 5 Barded Blood Knights, 20 Death Rattle Skeletons, and 40 Deadwalker Zombies. So a lot going on here, lots to paint, Lots to get stuck into, and this would be a great way to build an army around the Soulblight Gravelords. Maybe add this to something you've already got, or get this and then pick up some more like interesting, unique models to go along with this bulk of zombies and skeletons that you can see here in the image. Price-wise, we're looking at £184 if you bought this all separately, 290 US, 230 euros, or 488 Australian. So again, getting that towards 125, maybe 145, and then with 20% on top, that could be a great price for that number of miniatures. Next up, we've got the Hedonites of Slaanesh, and you're not going to get as many miniatures in this, 30 altogether, and it's going to be the Shard Speaker, 3 Slangor Fiend Bloods, great models, 10 Blissbarb Archers, a Homunculus, 5 Exalted Seekers, and you can build those in 2 different ways. And then you've got 10 Painbringers or Twin Souls. Build them however you like. But here's some nice, interesting models. The mounted ones look great, and those Slangor Fiend Bloods are really cool. So a nice way to start an army with these. Pretty good for Warcry as well. This would be a good choice if you're looking at Warcry, and to have a nice varied pool of fighters to bring into your warband. I think this would be a good way to go. Buying these sets individually would cost you £196, 315 US, 247 euro, and 523 Australian. Next, we've got the Lumineth Realm-lords, the Venari Shining Hosts, and you're going to get a Venari Bannerblade and a Lord Regent. You're going to get 10 Auralan Wardens, 5 Blade Lords, 5 Dawn Riders, they're really cool, and the Star Shard Ballista. Now these could be another option for Warcry. You wouldn't use that Ballista, but the others are certainly going to get some use, and they look really good. You get these painted up, I think they look really nice, but you've got a few warbands you could build out of this, or draw from it and have a nice amount to go into some campaigns with. But these look great, and I think these would look fantastic as an army for Age of Sigmar. Price-wise, we're looking at £199, 320 US, 247 euro, and 530 Australian. Next up, we've got the Ossiarch Bonereapers with the Mortis and Tithe Echelon, and this is going to consist of a Mortis and Bone Shaper, a Soul Reaper, 20 Mortek Guard, 3 Necropolis Stalkers, a Gothizar Harvester, and a Mortek Crawler. So this one, great for starting an army for Age of Sigmar. For Warcry, I think you'd probably be spending a bit more than you needed to, because you wouldn't use that Mortek Crawler. But the rest of the models you could use, and that Gothizar Harvester is perfect for a monster as well. And so you've got some really nice models in there. I really like the Necropolis Stalkers, and that Bone Shaper's a great model. Price-wise, this is quite cheap. This would be £180 if you bought it separately, 300 US, 235 euro, and 504 Australian. So we'd hope that this would be towards the lower end of the price bracket. There's going to be a slight delay on this Battle Force. It tells us in the article that for the US, Canada, New Zealand and Australia, you'll be able to pre-order this on Saturday, but everywhere else will have to wait a bit longer. Again, it doesn't tell us how long, but it does say that it's on its way. So that's all the pre-order Battle Forces, 10 altogether, 6 for Warhammer 40,000, 4 for Age of Sigmar, but we're not done yet. We've got a couple of other products to go through, and these are going to be available to pre-order too. Now we're moving across to Middle-earth, the strategy battle game. And you'll be able to pre-order this Rohan Stronghold set, which is going to be a mix of village houses and palisade walls and watchtowers. And I did a video that went in deep on this, and also the Lord of the Rings Battle in Balins 2 game, going through all the prices and breaking down exactly what's included, if you'd like to check that out. But it's certainly going to be a nice saving. Individually, this is £246, but the combo price predicted will be £180. And if you buy that with Element Games, then you're going to be able to save a good amount. If you did the combo price, probably around £150 for this. And if you go to Wayland Games, you can usually save a little bit more. So I'm expecting this to be about £144. So if you're interested in that, you could get quite a lot of terrain there for around £150. And here's another terrain product for Middle-earth that's going to be available to pre-order. And this is Amon Hen, the terrain pack. And so this looks quite good, actually. Some really nice details. Looks great. Those statues on the top are awesome with the wings and everything. And so this is going to be available as well. And the final product is the Horus Heresy, the Sons of Horus Cataphracti Praetor. I have absolutely no idea about Horus Heresy, But this guy's wearing the Cataphracti armour, and Praetors are the favoured warriors among the legions due to their combat and tactical prowess. But this is a pretty nice looking model, so I can imagine if you're collecting the Horus Heresy, this would be a really nice addition. And then in the article, the final show was the Warhammer Plus, and this is what you've got to look forward to. A battle report between Black Templars and Thousand Suns, and a battle damage paint guide, and then episode 10 of Angels of Death. So there we go, this week's pre-order was dominated by these 10 battle forces, so I think there's going to be something here for everyone. It's pretty interesting across the board what they've included. Some real nice armies, and I think this will be a great way to get started. Also some great gifts to give and to receive too. As soon as we find out the actual prices of these, I'll do an update video just so you can do a comparison between the value buying it separately, then the value buying it as a box set, and also what sort of discounts we can see at those online retailers. I'd love to know if you'll be ordering any of these, which one's your favourite, and maybe none at all. So let me know in the comments below, it'd be great to hear from you. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Please like if you like it, subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. If you like this kind of content and would like to support the channel, then please check out my Patreon page, and thanks to everyone who's joined so far. It's really awesome. We hang out on Discord, talk about the hobby, share ideas and help each other out, and you'll get some perks there that you're not going to find anywhere else. So I'll put a link in the description, and it'd be great to see you there.